Subscribe Manthana Journey of Self-Realization and press bell icon to get notification for new video.
Namah Shivaya.
Someone once asked, "Since when has Sri Sadguru been with us? Does it mean from the day we are born, or is it before that?" The answer to this lies in the teaching, Pindi te Brahmandi, Brahmandi te Pindi, which means that whatever is present in the universe is also within the atom. What is outside is also within. When we address Sri Sadguru, we say, Anant Koti Brahmand Nayak Rajadiraj Parabrahma, meaning He who is the Supreme Commander of the infinite universe, the King of Kings, the Supreme Being. Just as a king gains sovereignty by conquering a land, Sri Sadguru, as the commander of the universe, has control over the entire cosmos. He resides both in the vastness of the universe and within the smallest atom. If we accept this truth that Sri Sadguru is present both in the cosmos and within us, then we must ask, when did he truly come into our lives? The answer is, from the very moment we incarnate in our mother's womb. Yes, incarnate. Every individual is a manifestation of that supreme power. So when we say someone is born, it is nothing more than a manifestation of Sri Sadguru. His touch gives us life, and from that moment our presence is felt by the world. Thus, Sri Sadguru is with us from the time of conception, or even before that, as he resides with the eternal soul. As Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, the soul is neither born nor does it die. It is eternal and ageless. Similarly, Sri Sadguru, like Lord Krishna, is immortal and has been with us since the beginning of time. I often say, the one who comes to me is mine. The one who doesn't come to me is also mine. The one who knows me is mine, and the one who doesn't is also mine. Sri Sadguru does not belong to a particular group of people. Take for example those who visit Shirdi to seek Sai Baba's blessings. They are blessed. But even someone who has never heard of Sai Baba in times of need can call upon him and receive his grace. A disciple of Sri Sai Baba may guide such individuals to seek his blessings, and when they do, Sai Baba blesses them wholeheartedly. This shows that even without prior knowledge or devotion, Sai Baba's blessings can still be received. When you look at me, only then you will realize that I have been looking at you. In the same way, when we turn our attention towards Sri Sadguru, we realize that he has always been watching over us. One only needs to look towards Sri Sadguru to realize that he has been looking at us all along. His presence in our lives predates our awareness of it. Many disciples share experiences of their spiritual journey, and some attribute miraculous events to me. One gentleman, for example, suffered from severe leg pain and was taking medication for it. Despite his pain, he remained devoted to chanting the holy Naam. I recall a seeker who used to visit regularly. He suffered from spondylitis and had to wear a collar belt. Despite his condition, he came for darshan faithfully. Once I assured him that I would help him get rid of the collar belt. He even shared this experience in writing. One day while he was here, I asked him to pluck a few ramphor from a tree. With the collar belt still on, he climbed the tree. However, while picking the fruit, the branch he was standing on broke and he fell. Though he fell, he managed to bring the fruit down with him, and in the process his neck was healed and the collar belt was no longer needed. He wrote that from that day onwards he never had to use the collar belt again. However, this doesn't mean that others can simply climb a tree to cure themselves. What's important here is the faith he had in Sri Sadguru. And when Sadguru decides to bless someone, miracles do happen. Coming back to the main point, if you have a physical ailment and you are taking your medicines faithfully, remember to include Sri Sadguru in that process. One day you will be free from that ailment. As I mentioned, this gentleman used to suffer from severe pain in his legs. The pain was so intense that taking the first step out of the bed in the morning felt like torture. And the first few hours of the day were filled with excruciating discomfort. One night, he saw me in a dream. In the dream, I gave him a coconut and told him, "Your problem is solved." He asked, "You look like a doctor, so why are you giving me a coconut?" I replied, "This is just the way I am." Since that night, his pain disappeared and he hasn't experienced any leg pain since then. This is not a matter of boasting about my greatness. Why do we share such experiences? It is to help others to understand the power of Almighty Sri Sadguru and to inspire them to connect with this divine force. Think about it. When do we associate ourselves with something or someone? It is usually when we feel there is something to gain from that connection. We seek out what benefits us. With at least this selfish motive in mind, we should recognize the immense benefit of associating with Sri Sadguru. Once we understand that there are blessings to be gained, we naturally begin to draw closer to Sri Sadguru. And to help others realize this, it is important to share and listen to experiences. Often people hesitate to associate with Sri Sadguru, wondering, what will I gain from this? Just as I face struggles, isn't Sri Sadguru also going through life's ups and downs? How can he help me? In such moments of doubt, the mind tends to wander. These shared experiences provide clarity and direction, guiding the seeker closer to Sri Sadguru. And once they hold Sri Sadguru close, their spiritual journey truly begins. Sri Sadguru is often described as the embodiment of the holy Naam, and we know the saying, Name Tarle Ananta. The holy Naam helps us glide through the endless difficulties of life. When we want to grow closer to someone, we offer them something they value. The same is true when we wish to draw near to Sri Sadguru. In practical life, for instance, if you seek a favor from a government official, you might give a gift during Diwali or other festivals, or even take them out for dinner, doing whatever it takes to build a connection. This is how we act in our day-to-day lives. Similarly, if we desire to get close to Sri Sadguru and make him happy, what should we offer him? The holy Naam. Almighty Sri Sadguru himself is the embodiment of Naam. We know that the entire universe emerged from the sound of Om, and Sri Sadguru is the very form of Omkar and Naam. Therefore, we should praise Sri Sadguru's original true form, the holy Naam. But don't take singing praise in a literal sense. It doesn't mean singing songs. It means chanting the holy Naam, which is Sri Sadguru's true essence. By chanting the holy Naam, we will float through life's challenges, just as the saying, Name Tarle Ananta promises. Sri Sadguru cherishes the holy Naam, and by chanting it, we offer it to him. In doing so, we can achieve closeness with Sri Sadguru. People often ask, what do you gain by chanting the holy Naam? Has all your suffering disappeared? By chanting the holy Naam, you gain two profound benefits. First, you feel empowered. Life's problems will always come and go, but through the chanting of the holy Naam, you begin to realize your true self, the Sadguru within you. You start to experience a sense of oneness with Sri Sadguru. As you chant, you also recognize how Sri Sadguru faces challenges in life with unwavering strength. In the same way, you come to realize that you too can face all of life's difficulties with the same steadfastness as Sri Sadguru. The difference between a person who chants the holy Naam and an ordinary person is that while both experience hardships, the one who chants does so with great resilience, seeing even their struggles as a gift from Sri Sadguru. I always say, my Sri Sadguru will do whatever is best for me. Sri Sadguru always acts for my good, and whatever has happened in my life is because he knows it's for my benefit. These are like my three core beliefs. Whatever comes into my life, good or bad, comes with the blessings of Almighty Sri Sadguru. Our responsibility is to do our best, while Sri Sadguru decides when to lift us out of our trials. I often refer to a discourse by Sri Belsare Maharaj. When his daughter was unwell, someone visited him and asked about her condition. He calmly replied, "She is fine, and we will continue with our duties." He explained further, "As for my daughter, my responsibility is simply to give her the prescribed medicine on time. But she is the daughter of Sri Sadguru, and it is up to him to decide when she will recover. My job is to administer the medicine. The rest is in Sri Sadguru's hands." This is the kind of surrender we should practice. What is in our control is to chant the holy Naam, No matter how much suffering we endure or what our material conditions are, we have complete control over chanting. No one can take that away from us. You can chant the holy Naam anywhere, even in the most restrictive of environments, and no one can stop you. If you want to perform a puja, you might need specific items, and in certain situations, someone could stop you from doing that. For example, when a girl gets married and moves into a household where the family is atheist or follows a modern lifestyle, her mother in law might object, saying, "What kind of rituals are these? What spiritual books are you reading? Why are you keeping that deity's photo?" They might insist, "We don't allow this in our house. Stop it." Even the husband might object if he shares the same views as his mother. However, in such circumstances, chanting the holy Naam is a practice that no one can prevent you from. Can anyone stop you from chanting the holy Naam? Chanting is a spiritual practice that transcends time, place, and circumstances. Just as Sri Sadguru is ever present, so is the holy Naam. The act of chanting connects us to that ever present divine force. By embracing the holy Naam, we align ourselves with Sri Sadguru, allowing His grace to flow into our lives. Jai Sai Ram.